Patriots. 2-1 and 2 teams, each hoping to get back to 500, and we're underway in Week 4. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Ezekiel Elliott on the carry.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. From the shotgun again to Elliott. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
The ball carrier. He's brought down at the 31. A 2-yard gain on the play.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. He'll get this one to Galladay. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
To Kenny Galladay.
He'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down.
First down.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double-team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
44-yard line.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Anything moves, we hit it. 57 to Mike. 57 to Mike. Go, go, go.
Here's Elliott. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 12 yards there and a first down.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, and a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
A first down carry by Elliott. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Ball carrier.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a game in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that opens up on the outside as well.
That's where their big tight end, is so good, that middle third, the seam routes, the end routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well. And he's got it.
2nd and 11.
7-yard line.
Open man is Galladay, complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 14. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
First down.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Watch the pass. Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57.
On the counter, Elliott. And he stopped immediately there.
Ezekiel Elliott, the ball
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
line of scrimmage.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And here we go again. Here we go again. 49's the Mike. Watch 49. Man out, man out, man out, man out. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Flush to his right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Out of the gun now on third down. He dropped it. Couldn't hang on in the end zone. So no 6 points, incomplete.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Able to move the ball on that drive. Yes, just 3 points, but 4 first downs were in there.
Yeah, and you can look at it and feel pretty good about the whole thing and think, okay, this should continue throughout this ball game. On the flip side, if you're a defender, it's almost like, whew, we only gave up 3. They moved the ball on us pretty well.
And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Let's go. Rock on, lady. Strong right. Strong right. Strong right. Street. Street. We got 3. We got 3. Watch out. Right there. Right.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Bang, 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 bang. Go, check. Go, check.
They'll run with Michelle. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
The end of the 1st quarter with the score Lions 3, Patriots 0.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
It's coming this way, Here we go, here we go. Hey, alert 3. Kill. Big Lion.
On the ground, this is Michelle. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a 1st.
39-yard line.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Panther 60. 54, watch 54. Warrior 70. Mike 5-4,
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. Nifty move. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
They run on 1st down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's 2nd down now.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Ezekiel Elliott, the ball carrier.
In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7.
And it's 3rd down.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson. Touchdown, Detroit. T.J. Hockenson, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Lions are able to grow their lead. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is in a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip.
Makes the score Lions 10, Patriots nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get them down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11.
Right there. 54, right there. 54, Mike.
Tighten up.
Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Coleman. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself...
And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. DeMarcus Lawrence able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Was that a design pass, or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
And he gets it away, and it's a laser headed for the sidelines. This one angles out of bounds at a good spot in the coffin corner. And they're going to mark this out of the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. They needed some breathing room. He gave it to them. 11 yards and a 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. 11 yards there, just like last play. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
The quarterback taken down.
Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit.
22.
Keep playing
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and 10.
Let's get it. Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54. 18 Rattler. Defense, our time. This is our time.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that will be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
Jake Bailey.
I like what they tried to do there, tried to hit him with something quick, get the ball in his hands, and hope he can make some yards after the catch and pick up a 1st down. Weren't able to do so on that play.
On the return, Johnson. A very good punt, but a 16-yard return. And the Lions will take over.
35-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
1st down.
Terrific
Detroit.
run from one of the fastest backs in the game today, a guy who keeps defensive coordinators up at night, no doubt.
Remember when we were meeting with the D coordinator before the game, and all he talked about was run fits, making sure our guys were in the right place so there were no creases?
They missed their fits, didn't they?
Yeah, there was no fit there. The only fit was at the end when he threw his headset down after that big run.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
Let's go, defense.
Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
Slants are so tough to cover because everything happens so fast. But sometimes it happens too fast for the guy catching the ball because all of his movements have to be quick off the line of scrimmage, and then all of a sudden. The ball's right on top of you, and maybe he got a little bit ahead of himself there.
Yeah, a lot of times coming in with good pace, and he dropped it. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw. This will be caught just inside the 10. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Oh, they go with a tight end carry. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Look at this, a tight end carry. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jesse James in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Lions are able to extend their lead.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the 1st half as they'll kick this one away.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
Patriots trailing here, but they will have the football first as the third quarter is underway.
We got this. Hey man, watch the boot, watch the boot. Go, Rig, go.
They start the second half with Michel on the ground. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards on the play as they try to eat into this 17-point deficit.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Keeping it on the ground on first, Michel. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. He completes it right side to White. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. And a pretty good run as he'll get this down close to a first at the Lions' 37. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down. A huge handoff out of the gun. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Just enough to get the first down there with a 1-yard pickup. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. That's to his running back, Sony Michel. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 18 big yards on that one and a New England first down. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll look to throw here. To Michel on the screen. That catch good for only a couple.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short gain.
51's the mic, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 51's the mic, 51's the mic. Watch the slap, watch the slap, watch the slap.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. LaMarcus Joyner with a pick. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Shedding the tackler, and it gives him some room. He's at the 40, past the 20. Touchdown, Detroit.
Touchdown, Detroit.
A big play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Lions add on to their lead.
For the extra point.
Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who is a complete guy, who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
4 yards the pickup, first down.
Patriots.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On the ground, Michelle. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Again, it's Michelle. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
Well, they got off the field on 3rd down. An excellent job, an excellent defensive series. We always talk about adjustments, and usually only at halftime. But the best teams adjust series to series. And on that series, they adjusted so well that they got the job done in fine style.
So a solid punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 13. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 16 yards, a 1st down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Moving on, it's Elliott.
1st down.
Tackle made that time by Dalvin Tomlinson.
Elliott, the ball carrier.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Throwing deep for Galladay, and that's caught inside the 35. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter.